Now I'm running for the Senate to fight the fights that must be won on national security, economic security, and border security.
Breaking this morning, Congresswoman Martha McSally announces that she is entering the race for the Senate seat that will be left vacant by Jeff Flake.
The series of events she's got scheduled throughout the day and across the state will be live on KGUN 9 on our Facebook pages. Her announcement came early this morning, declaring she will fight for the seat that will be left vacant, like you said, by current Senator Jeff Flake. We're talking 3 o'clock this morning. This morning,
suddenly the announcement came out. 9 on your side's Carlos Herrera's live at Tucson Jet Center, where McSally is scheduled to be there this morning for an event. Carlos, you were all set to do this report this morning in anticipation of what the announcement might be, but they kind of jumped the gun and let us know early.
Yeah, pretty much a surprise for all of us at KGUN. In fact, this morning we were talking in the newsroom saying, wow, this really did happen. Now, the two-term Congresswoman is already a strong supporter of many GOP leaders here in Arizona and in Washington. In fact, she's also a strong supporter of national economic and border security. In fact, just this week, she did introduce or co-sponsored an immigration plan released by House conservatives that would reduce legal immigration levels by 25%, block federal grants to sanctuary cities, and restrict the number of relatives that immigrants already in the U.S. can bring to our country. It also continues protection for young immigrants enrolled in the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA. Now, in her announcement video, she described herself as anything but an establishment candidate, I should say, and she is already off to a really good start. In fact, she tops the field in a new poll conducted by our sister station in Phoenix and OH Predictive Insights, which has McSally gathering 31% of the votes in the Republican primary. She's followed closely, though, by former Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio and former State Senator Kelly Ward, who had been the front runner in recent polls, drops to 25%. 15% of voters, or the people who took the poll actually, are now undecided. Now, she plans on announcing her candidacy for Senate to voters here at the Tucson Jet Center this morning at 9, and then she will travel across the state to Phoenix and Prescott to also make her announcements there later in the day. Now, again, as Sam mentioned, the event here at the Tucson Jet Center will be streamed live on our Facebook page. You can stay with us. Our very own Craig Smith will be covering the announcement today for KGUN 9 on your side at 5 and 6 p.m. For now, we're live at a Tucson Jet Center. I'm Carlos Herrera. Pat and Sam, we'll send it back over to you guys.
Carlos, thank you. Some of her quotes already this morning making headlines, saying she's telling Washington Republicans to grow a pair of ovaries. And she said she's a fighter pilot. She's not scared of liberal Washington. Yeah,
clearly the video of the announcement that was posted on YouTube, shot at the Pima Air and Space Museum with the backdrop of the World War II planes, and a lot of imagery going on with Martha McSally's announcement.
And we posted that on Facebook. It's on a link right on our homepage at kgun9.com as well. We invite you to join the conversation as we continue to cover a new person in the running.
Another one in the race for Senate, and the seat going to be left by Jeff Flake. We've also got a big